Hi, everybody. It's me, Benjamin Krudwig, from the Design Time podcast, and this is a review episode. This is the fourth review that I have filmed today. Um, and it's funny because this review I actually filmed once, and the video got really screwed up. So I filmed this before I even went to TNNA in June, and didn't have time to finish editing it. When I started looking at the edit, it was not right. Like the sound was off and the video was off. So I was like, okay, I'll film it when I come back from TNNA, which would actually be after Mexico. So over 5 weeks had passed since I had done it. I got home and a lot of stuff just kind of blew up all at the same time. So here I am reviewing it again because I can no longer find the footage to see if it was fixable. C'est la vie. I have here Handwoven Home by Liz Gipson. It's a fantastic book about weaving for the home. So pillows, blankets, placemats, table runners, not scarves. That sort of stuff. It's all done on the rigid heddle loom. And I wanted to show you a few of my favorite projects in here. Okay, too far one direction. So one of my absolute favorite projects are the pillows. Ooh, actually, this one is first. So this is a table runner, and it's called the Go Your Own Way table runner, which just makes me think of Fleetwood Mac. And I really love what Liz has done with this design by carrying some of this weft, and it's not really weft, but it's like supplemental weft, where it's on top of the main background and it just goes up randomly. And is this the pillow that I like? Yeah. So this is the Tweed and Twill pillow. And I just think that the way that she's used the fringe as a design element is particularly wonderful. This is published by Interweave Press, and I've known Liz for a few years now and really, really enjoyed her work. And just think that the way that she designs is very innovative and extremely fascinating to see her design process and her aesthetic blossom out of a project. And I was asked by Interweave to do this review and said yes because I like Liz and I know that she uses a lot of shacked equipment in here, which I love using shacked weaving equipment. If you want to see something that I think that this book has that some weaving books don't have is really, really clear instructions on how to warp loom. So very, very detailed images here and here. And she just goes through all the way from the initial warp, going through the warping peg and going through the reed, to tying it off and binding it onto, or tying it onto the apron rod. She also shows you how to warp a loom indirectly, which is not something very common in a rigid heddle book. So if you're a beginner, this book is for you. But also, if you're an intermediate weaver or an expert weaver, this book is also for you because it has a lot of really good ideas about color, about texture, different yarns that you can choose, and just in general, it's a way to expand your mind on other ways to use your loom and use your yarn stash. So I would recommend this book. It retails for about $27 US, about $34 Canadian. And I think that if you know a weaver who is looking for something new to try, this book is good. And if you are a weaving guild, I don't think that this would be far off from a book that you would want in your library. So please make sure that you grab a copy or a few copies of this. Do a weave along with these patterns. I know Liz does a lot of weave alongs with some of the kits that she's been doing with Cotton Clouds. and she just recently released a new weaving course online. So she's creating an online weaving school, basically, which I think is fabulous, a fabulous idea. And check her out. She is Yarn Worker, so go to yarnworker.com and find, I think you could probably get this book from her, I don't know. But you can definitely get her weaving courses there and other tutorials and great ideas. So I loved Handwoven Home. I was able, when I was at TNNA, I was able to get her signature on a sticker to put it on here. And so now I have an autographed copy of Handwoven Home, and I'm really excited. So thank you for watching this review. This one was a really short one. I probably sped through it, but it's a book, and I love it. So go get a copy.